Welcome in everyone, how you guys doing? If you guys inside, hit that subscribe, like, share. Thank you for tuning in. Also to all those who are subscribed, I really appreciate it. Those who jump up in my DM on Instagram or either under the reactions, leaving comments, suggestions, really helps me because sometimes I do draw blank, so y'all really don't know. I appreciate each and every one of you. Just finished doing, oh my god, I don't want to talk. Wagwan Delilah from Drake. Y'all go check that reaction out. I'm still kind of speechless. Like, what did I just listen to? Yeah. So yeah, we got how things just got even worse for Drake. I don't even know how they could get any more worse after listening to that track. That track was trash.
Somebody needs to seriously tell Drake to just stop releasing music right now because somehow, despite embarrassing moment after embarrassing moment stacking up just like his hit songs once used to, he will not stop humiliating himself as Drake is once again back with yet another song, and this time with a remix he's done with Toronto's very own Snow Day. And first off, Drake finally doing a new track with somebody from his home city for the first time in
I just did a reaction to this song. This song I just told you, Wagwan Delilah, like, your fam, like, somebody go check on your boy. Somebody please, if y'all your Drake stands that love to be flooding people's comments with your BS and gaslighting and not drawing attention to what was really said, you know what I mean? The whole culture vulture, the whole PDF file. Yeah, I don't want to mention none of that shit. But y'all want to talk about everything else. Numbers don't lie and all this, whatever. Yeah. Y'all call your boy up. Please ring up. Some of y'all loaded. Go jump on a plane. Go down to, go check on your boy, because I'm just want to make sure that he ain't trying to jump off no cliff or nothing like that, jump off no tall building, because this music is that suicidal kind of music, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo bro.
A while after Kendrick Lamar called him out for always hopping onto the waves of other regions and neglecting his own roots is already hilarious in of itself, but within his newest
I didn't even think of it that way. You got accused of jumping on everybody else's track and trying to steal their shit, and all you've been releasing is music of you jumping on people's fucking tracks.
Drake isn't throwing subliminals at Kendrick or any other rappers who have dissed him, or even just spitting bars with the slightest sense of intensity, urgency, or I don't know, even one bit of understanding the fact that day after day, even a month after Kendrick's diss tracks have been released, the world is only continuing to make him a bigger and bigger joke, and matter of fact, things are only getting worse at this point as these narratives are really starting to stick and have a longer lasting impact than I think anyone could have predicted. And with this song, with the stakes for his own reputation never being higher, oh my god. Yeah. I don't know if in his over 15 years of making music for the entire world to see, Drake has ever hopped on anything more embarrassing than whatever this is supposed to be. This track is seriously that bad, as in one of the most pivotal moments when it comes to how this time will be remembered in Drake's career and how stained his resume will be. He decided to, for all intensive purposes, make a parody of Hey There Delilah, and yeah, I'm talking about that Hey There Delilah, and I have never heard a more pathetic song in my life in terms of where Drake was and what he was rapping about just a month ago to now. This is arguably the craziest change in demeanor that rap has ever seen, and with this move coming right at this moment in time, with something that's so humiliating, there is going to be absolutely no way that Drake can dig a deeper hole than what he has done right now.
I know he just brought up that other song, Hey There Delilah, you know what I'm saying? But then what had me too, because, you know, he could be sampling or taking, people call it inspiration, but that Wagwan already telling me you jumping on the Caribbean. You understand what I'm trying to say? You jumping on the Caribbean, Dick. You need to get off of that. Like Wagwan, that let me know. Wagwan. That's like, you know what I mean? Jamaican, you trying to get that from. And then Delilah. Maybe there's a song that, Hey There Delilah. You never know. Maybe Mavado got it from that, the original. You don't know. I don't know. But the bare fact you put Wagwan Delilah, taking Jamaican Wagwan, and then I have to think of one of the most popular, apart from Cartel and Beanie Man and them, popular artists from Jamaica. One of their biggest tunes was Delilah. So maybe I'm reaching, but I'm kind of like, yo fam, come on my G, like.
Right here. Now, on this godforsaken audio clip that some people are mistaking as a piece of music, Drake's measly auto-tuned vocals screech over the instrumental like nails on a chalkboard, and as Drake mimics Hey There Delilah's lyrics with this wretched accent that which again just helps Kendrick and everybody else's jokes write themselves.
Yeah,
Drake lays down what I think may just be the most ridiculous performance he ever has, and while this song isn't trying to be something that should be compared to his Kendrick disses, and in actuality is trying to exist out of it in some way. With this record coming out right within this polarizing time for Drake, we really need to sit down and question what was he expecting to achieve from this. I mean, we already saw Drake try to shift things around and start laughing with us, but instead was just left being made fun of even more when he rapped over the BBL Drizzy beat on the Sexy Red track.
And I ain't gonna lie, I tell you on this truth, I prefer the BBL Drizzy he rapped on than this bullshit. You know, like K-Dot, man, you got J. Cole and fucking Drake out here, like, they questioning their life choices, bro. Like, Baba Yaga got these motherfuckers closing their closets at night, closing their windows, you know what I'm saying? Keeping the night lamp on, the lava lamp on whole night. The motherfucker sleeping one eye open just in case the boogeyman shows up, bro. The fuck?
We aren't just seeing him try to create the same type of moment, but in another way. But as a result of him doubling down, we are seeing a pattern unfold from Drake where, following all the drama with Kendrick and everyone else, he's now backtracking on everything Push-Ups and Family Matters stood for, as he is trying to shift the narrative around him by doing these clownish stunts and making us remember him for his funny antics, as opposed to the massive loss.
He's trying to dumb us out. That's what I said in the last one, like, brother, is this a publicity stunt? Feeding us so much bullshit that we kind of forget what was said on the whole beef, because I ain't forgetting it. I'm here like, yo, bruh, this is just another L.
He got handed to him when being in the ring with Kendrick, but who does Drake really think he's fooling here? Not just rap fans, but music fans in general, and even a lot of Drake fans now sadly know that he lost the beef, and as Drake can no longer even get his new songs to come close to the chart dominance and instant platinum status that tracks including Like That, Euphoria, and Not Like Us reached. Drake hasn't just failed at his own game, all the way to the point where we are getting Hey There Delilah covers following the most lethal and career-altering moment of his entire career, and while he thinks this is salvaging his name or changing the discussion around everything about it, in actuality, it's only making him look worse and worse, as with each antic he's trying to pull off, whether it was rapping over BBL Drizzy or this clownish garbage. He has proven every single lyric of Kendrick's.
I'm so glad I did the reaction before this, because he's been nice with clownish garbage. Like, bro, how the fuck could he come out to the beef of the century? The beef of the century, bro, and give us this bullshit? Motherfucker, you should be out here spitting bars. You should be out here spitting some raw flames. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? That people could turn around and be like, well, he lost, but yo, Drake, you know, I know y'all say he got ghostwriters, but motherfucker be spitting the hard shit though. Have you heard the last track, bro? And it sound like he wrote that shit, because nobody's not saying Drake don't write his shit. We all know Drake is a good fucking lyricist. It's just unfortunate that, you know, we don't know when your lyricism counted and for what tracks. Yo,
to be more true than it ever has been, as we are clearly looking at somebody whose career is spiraling and whose every antic is just more embarrassing than the next.
Yeah, now, check up on your boy, man. Make sure he's all right.
Set things up in a way so that when Drake went back to making more ridiculous music and once again pulling stunts like we have seen with this new record, we would all look at him differently, as he was called out for just how immature he has looked with all the moves that just don't reflect his age whatsoever. You would think that the last thing Drake would continue.
I heard that hairstyle he got there, he got from some St. Louis rapper. Squeeze. Something. Y'all will let me know down in the comments. You know, but that whole hairstyle thing he jacked from somebody in St. Louis, where Sexy Red came from, another guy, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Is fuel everything that Kendrick put into motion on Euphoria, Not Like Us, 616 in LA, and Meet the Grams, because while Drake definitely did lose this beef, it's only his own actions that are making everything sting all the harder and have even bigger repercussions than it ever could, because he has just folded into this version of himself where, after releasing diss tracks that, despite how they were inferior to what Kendrick did, came with the calculation to try to dig up dirt, film entire music videos, and really make it a moment like nothing else he has ever done, to now where he's releasing songs that are pretty much straight on jokes, and this is where everything is taking a turn into a spiral that Drake may never come back from. Taking an L in rap beef is something that has happened to even the greatest rappers of all time. But the one thing you can never do to keep the momentum of your career going is fold in on yourself and do a complete 180 from the direction you were moving during the feud, because as Drake has went from writing some of the hardest lyrics he ever has and trying to solidify the fact that in his distance nobody can compare to him when it comes to his hit making and overall success. For him to not succeed in any of these regards right now and just fold up his entire image with these lame and gimmicky songs that, while trying to comedically relieve the drama, are just showing that he can't get his hand back on the pulse of fans' taste.
So that's what he's trying to do, comedically dumb us down with bullshit so we could kind of forget about everything, but it ain't working.
And at the same time, while we all know he'll never admit it, it is beyond clear at this point that Drake has let Kendrick rethink every single aspect of his career after everything that went down. It's never been seen how Drake has just laid the mat down for even his most loyal supporters to walk right over him, because even in a world where people are delusional enough to still support the idea that he won the beef and are still hoping that he could somehow level the score against Kendrick, instead of continuing to fire back lyrically and try to stomp on a record like Not Like Us, or just going ghost for a while, letting Kendrick and hip-hop have their fun, and then coming back with a project that is so great that even while everyone thinks he did lose the beef, it will hardly even matter in the long run, because it resulted in him getting in tune with the best parts of his artistry and giving us another undeniably great body of work. Somehow Drake has picked the worst road possible, which is just to stay in the middle of the wrecking ball Kendrick is smashing through his career with, and not just stand there and let the work Kendrick put out change his reputation and perception in the public eye forever. But at this point, Drake has taken the wheel for himself and is just steering his career into holes that nobody else could have.
Yeah, I'm thinking, because somebody said this on our podcast, the same with P. Diddy, people like, don't they have a team around them to tell them, or let me drop another way, don't they have a team or people around them who aren't yes men and yes women? Don't they have a team specifically there to let them know when that is not a good idea? That is a bad idea. You shouldn't write that. How about you word it this way? And then somebody brought up that these guys are so used to being in control, being the numero uno, the number one, the boss, for so long that they've actually convinced themselves that they know everything. They know what's right. They know what they're doing. You don't know what I know. You can't tell me I'm meant to do this because I know this is how it's meant to be and what's going to happen afterwards. And I'm thinking this is a situation with a lot of these guys. You know what I'm saying? They're thinking that they could always get out of any situation they're put in. And sometimes I think they need to realize this is why you got PR teams and, certain people you hire to come and clean up your shit. Even to the biggest stars, billionaires, they go and create a PR team that's able to dumb down the bullshit. And I don't think you got nobody telling you what you need to hear in your ears, because
with something as embarrassing as him rapping over the BBL Drizzy beat, now being topped with this humiliating and really sonically disgusting Hey There Delilah interpolation, Drake's career has went down a path that no other rapper of his magnitude has ever been on, and as it seems like he will no longer be able to connect with audiences like he once did. Time will only tell if he'll be able to wash away the taste of this L and embarrassing moments like these that prove Kendrick really is the boogeyman of rap with anything he can draw up. And while it's a possibility that Drake can still drop a hit and redirect a lot of the backlash he is getting right now with the strategy he has used so far to reconnect with audiences after this beef, I think it's safe to say that seems like a long shot. So all in all, with this ridiculous song that is genuinely a candidate for the worst I have heard this entire year and in Drake's career as well, no matter what Drake's intention was, the context and moment this track was released in makes it land with the worst impact it could have. And understanding this, let me know, what do you think about the way Drake is continuing to handle his career right now, and while we all know things won't get better anytime soon, as it seems like week to week there is something new to cover in the downfall of Drake, do you think it can even get any worse from here? I can't wait to hear what you have to say, and if you want to see why Travis Scott secretly has beef with Drake that everybody's afraid to acknowledge, check out the suggested video.
On a real note, man, I just don't know if he could continue taking any more L's. Let's be real. Y'all motherfucking Drake stans and fans, y'all go and check on your boy. Make sure he's alright. You know what I'm saying? Go check on your boy, because, the way he sounded like he ready to go flying off a tall building, you know. Yeah. Guys, hit the subscribe, like, share. Check out my playlist. I put all these Kendrick, Drake, the whole scenario, all in one playlist for each and everybody to just go and see. Easy to find. And yeah, please do drop me down other topics, requests that I can react to, because sometimes I draw a blank and you guys save me. So, but yeah, original link will be in the description. And thank you again. Take care. Be safe out there. Yeah.